What's up, YouTube? My topic right now is films who take care of their studs, or studs who take care of their films, and whether or not what I feel like. Do I feel like my film should take care of me, um, or do I feel like I should take care of my film? I feel like if I'm a stud and I'm taking the leadership, because it's not about, for me, it's not about holding the position of a male or a female in a relationship. It's about taking the position of leadership and dominance or whatever. It's not really about being the man, because I am not a man. I don't want to be a man. I am a stud. I am a female with a vagina who carries herself in a masculine position as it relates to the society that we live in. Okay? Um, it's more of a leadership position of aggressiveness, of dominance. And if you have to think about it, for me, I really need you to think about it like that when I speak for you. The way that I and approached relationships, as I understood lesbianism as it relates for me in my life, was that if I'm going to put myself in the position of being a stud, then I'm going to treat my female, who is also a gay female, the way or better than a man would if she were indeed straight, simply because of the norms in our society. There are certain expectations that I had as a straight woman for a man to approach me that I felt like would cause this man to be worthy of me as a woman, as a female that he wanted in his life. And so, if I approach a female and I have a female in my life and she is worthy of me, then she deserves certain things of me. But I also deserve certain things from of her. Just like if I'm going to be, the primary breadwinner, or if I'm going to be, you know, just doing all the traditional things in the gender role. Primary breadwinner things, the domestic things around taking care of my house, which, by the way, I'm a very clean person. I clean my own house. Okay. So not necessarily that, fucking 50s housewife bullshit. What I'm thinking is that when you are in a relationship with a person, it is a partnership. It is not my job to take care of your grown ass, just like it is not your job to take care of my grown ass. The only person I have to take care of is my son and myself. If we are in a relationship, it is us working together to bring more happiness and positive things into our lives and to meet our goals. And it is very important that that romantic aspect is there. I'm not going to be in a perfectly sensible partnership with you and it's really loveless. I'm not gonna do that just so we can have a good time being together and we're not feeling each other like that. If I'm in a relationship with a female, it's not for me to take care of her. It's not for her to take care of me. It is for us each individually as whole people to create a whole relationship. Two people who can't get it together on their own, they may, be able to get it together, but not with the mindset of, oh, I'm gonna get with this person and they gonna take care of me, or they gonna fix it, or they gonna make it better. No, that's not the way that I look at things. It's always nice to have somebody do it for you, spoiling you. And I like being spoiled. I'm I like being spoiled. Everybody likes being spoiled though. And I like to spoil my female. That's the thing that women, it really fucks a lot of females up, is that when you have somebody who wants to spoil you and they want to put that smile on your face and you turn around and lose your mind and forget how to act, and then you be like, why did they break up with me? Bitch, because you pulled a goddamn gold digger maneuver. What? I like it when I go out and I take my girl out and I show my girl off. I like it when I can brag about my woman and how beautiful she is. I love that. I love it. Everybody wants to be with somebody that everybody envies. I love sending my girl flowers or buying her jewelry, or doing things for her so she can go around to her little film friends and be like, oh, look what my baby did for me. So she can brag on me. That makes me feel good. But it also makes me feel good to have my female do the same thing for me. If you have a thoughtful person in your life who is just, will give you the world, you need to show that person that you appreciate them and that you are thankful for having them in your life. You got to kiss they ass. And really, if you're the person doing all this, you need to realize that you can do too much for a person. It's possible. You can do entirely too much for a person and put them in a mind state of, okay, say you bought this girl a ring one day. Oh, thank you. Really happy on a 10. And then you bought her a bracelet the next day. Oh, thank you. Really happy on an 8. And then you bought her a necklace on the third day. And she's like, thank you. Mediocre. About a 4. I mean, you can do too much for somebody, and then you look like you're trying too hard, or like you tricking. You need to work that out. And if you with somebody and they keep doing these things for you and doing these things for you, and you keep on accepting it and accepting it and accepting it, okay, you just work that out. Y'all need to talk about that. I mean, if it makes you uncomfortable, it can make you uncomfortable to receive something from someone. Like you're being bought. It's really awkward to feel like you're being bought. Have you ever felt like that? Like someone was trying to buy you? It's a really awkward feeling. I mean, it's like, take the money and run, but damn, I don't want to feel like you trying to purchase me, dog. For real? No, don't do that. But to have somebody, taking care of you, like that, it feels good to an extent. To be taking care of somebody makes you feel good. As a stud, it makes me feel good. That I can, I got you, baby. I can take care of my girl. But I need to also know that if the tables are turned and I'm fucked up, the baby is right there, ride or die. Just like you like to brag about all the things I do for you, I need to know that if I call on you, you will come and you will be there. That's necessary in every relationship. But I mean, and a lot of people take advantage. Everybody wants to be a pimp. Everybody wants to be a pimp. You don't want to be no real pimp, motherfucker. Like real textbook pimping, you don't want to do that shit. Maybe you do. But from my experiences, that's some shit I really don't want to go through again. Just because that's not the person that I am. That's not the person that I want to be. And that's not the person that I want people to see me as. But, it does feel good to have somebody, quote unquote, tricking off from you. But it's fucked up if somebody really thinks they're just taking care of you in their mind, and in your mind they tricking off. That's such a horrible realization. Work that out. But to have a girl just like, taking care of me and, buy me this and buy me that and stuff like that. I ain't gonna even lie to you, dog. If a female come to me with some T.I. shit talking about you can have whatever you like, I ain't gonna tell her no. I would rather, bitch. For real. But I'm saying, like, if you with a girl and you in a committed relationship, right? And that's, that's your shit and that's y'all's rhythm and that's y'all's way. You do this and she does that. That's in every relationship. Y'all have gender roles. Y'all have y'all role in y'all relationship that y'all play, right? But I don't know, like when y'all first start dating, it feel kind of weird to me. Like, I'd appreciate it. Sometimes you just gotta let a stud be a stud and let a film be a film. You gotta have that. However you carry your relationship after that is on y'all. Ask me if I'm a let's a female with all this bread pop up and be like, hey, you know what, I'm feeling you, you feeling me, whatever the hell, let's go out. And she wanna pay, okay. That's fine. That's not a problem. I'm gonna have to make that up to you. I really am. It's gonna fuck with my conscience. Me personally, it's gonna fuck with my conscience to really have somebody just constantly doing and doing and doing and doing and doing and doing, and then they won't take anything. If you just keep telling me no, then that's different. But if you're just doing and doing and doing because you feel like that's what you gotta do, we need to have a talk and a conversation so that we can understand one another, and you can understand where I'm coming from and I can understand where you're coming from. But to each his own.